Oh,
hey,
nice!
Hey, go, Danny, go!
You're busted. You're busted.
This week we had our patrons vote on run-and-gun shooters for arcade, and what they said is they wanted to see Narc.
They really wanted to see Narc.
Crime City got close. Oh, I so badly want to see Crime City at some point, but for now all I have to say is shucks. But yeah, Narc is a game that resonates with people, and so do a whole bunch of Midway games from the 90s. So I decided since that won, let's go ahead and do a full showcase featuring all of Midway's 90s games that featured digitized graphics. These are games that are going to feature pre-rendering. They're going to feature photos of real human beings engaged in violent combat, spelled with a K.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I think for a second there.
It's going to be a good one. Since Narc won, that's going to be tonight's featured game, I think. I think we're going to try and do a complete playthrough of that. So let's get that started. So I'm going to do something we haven't done before. We're going to cheat.
I don't think we've done this before.
We have not. We have never cheated. Both of us are going to cheat our way through this game because it is impossible. There's people out there like Jimmy Q Balls, people out there like Lord BBH who can 1cc this. That's not us.
No.
We are Narc scrubs, and we just want to get through to the end. So I'm going to give us both infinite lives and infinite bullets and rockets.
Oh no! Don't do that to me!
That could be a bad idea, but that remains to be seen. So Narc, let's discuss this while the running demo runs. Eugene Jarvis, pretty interesting guy in the games industry. Creator of Defender, Stargate, Robotron, as well as director of Smash TV and Total Carnage. Pretty much invented twin-stick shooters. Did a whole bunch of stuff for Midway back in the 90s. Also big in the 90s, the war on drugs.
Yes.
People love their drugs, and they love to go to war on them as well. So what happened, I assume, is the guy in charge of the money at Williams/Midway at the time, he was all like, so, Eugene, this war on drugs, we want to make a game about it. Now, do you want to make it like a full-blown parody, or do you want it to be super serious? And I can only imagine Jarvis went, yes. It's literally impossible to tell if this game is a parody or if it's entirely self-serious. Jarvis would later repeat that same trick with Target Terror, another game that he refuses to say if it's parody or not. Both these games successfully tread the line between parody and gritty realism, as you can tell by this running demo of a dude walking through town blowing people up with rockets. They're all drug dealers, it's okay. It's okay that their limbs are flying everywhere.
I like the ones that just walk. Okay, we're talking too much about this. I gotta play.
I want to see the title screen.
Okay.
Let's see if I can skip to this. There it is. Say no or die, says the license plate.
Jesus Christ!
Also, check out this fashion. We got jeans and vests and bandages.
Oh, I look like a dipshit.
I think, oh yeah, it saved my values. If this is too loud or too quiet, let us know and we'll do our best. Hey, there's Eugene's nightclub.
Hey, you.
That dude gets around. Alright, here it comes. Full playthrough of Narc. No one had the guts until now.
Right,
start her up. Uh-huh.
Oh no, the knife, man!
Let's go.
Why is Paul Schaefer selling us drugs?
That's what we have to find out. Alright, so Narc is a 4-button game. The key to getting good at this game is the crouch maneuver. What you want to do is crouch and run up to people and bust them instead of shooting them.
Okay.
This game is very generous with extra lives, and the bonuses you get from busting enemies will give you enough lives to beat the game if you know what you're doing. Since neither of us know what we're doing, we have infinite ammo for everything, so don't worry too much about it. Once again, if you want a full expert playthrough, check out Lord BBH. I think he has 1cc up on his YouTube channel.
A lot of... What are they dropping?
Drugs. We're collecting the drugs that they drop.
Okay. And the money. So we're... This is... I mean, forfeiture isn't illegal, but...
Yeah, well... an army of Paul Schaefers has taken over California.
Oh yeah, the fucking... Are we in San Francisco or some shit? Because...
it says so in a second here. Oh, it just says California, never mind.
I was gonna say...
It's somewhere in California.
The only subway I can think of in California at the time was BART, but I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, I should mention, we did play the remake of Narc before we played this original version. That is a game where you can take the drugs and get superpowers based off of them. This one, you can't do that. They do award bonus points at the end of the level, but that's about it.
LA has one now, but I don't think they had one around the time of Narc. 'Cause I remember growing up.
I need your card. Put it in.
I will. Hold on. I got killed.
Good. Alright, so my name is Max Force, number 357, and Alex is Hitman. Agent 51. I mean, 999.
Oh, I love the quack stop.
God, there's so much to mention about this game. Yeah, as Alex mentioned, the NES version censored a whole lot of this. The crack stop in here is the quack stop. Though it still maintains the premise of killing drug dealers to get rid of the drug
Hey,
problem.
come back. There we go. I just want to... It's like, I don't want to arrest them, but I also don't want to murder them.
Yeah, quack is fun to say.
Oh, I hate it. I don't like when they inject me with drugs with their flying needles.
That's how they get you. It's all like, see, cops, drugs are actually good. And you're like, oh no, they're right. Drugs are good. And then you die.
Yes, this did have an NES port. It was very censored.
Yep, it was developed by Rare, one of their many contracting jobs.
I
like how you can skate across the dumpsters in this game.
Stop
Check it out.
injecting me with your needles!
This is such a good game. Here we are at the Quack Factory, or Crack Factory. They deal in dogs and also beakers. To kill the dogs, you gotta crouch and shoot them.
They were eating your body, dude.
Yeah, well, they're drug dogs. They're not good dogs.
Stop injecting me with drugs! I don't want
Slowly
to be...
losing killing urge. Feeling better. Can't let it take over.
I love these giant beakers that they have here.
They're real fun to blow up. The unfortunate thing is you usually don't get too many rockets unless you're cheating, which is why I'm cheating. That's level 2.
Cool.
So this isn't the first Williams/Midway game to use digitized graphics. That would be Journey from the early 80s. But this is when they perfected it. Here we got our Arrest Joe Rockhead, who's big on angel dust. And this is where the Narc-mobile comes in. Come on, hop in.
Okay.
Get in the car, loser.
Hold on.
Jump on in. Please do not rocket the car. Thank you.
Can you rocket the car?
Yes, you can.
Oh no! Are you just running? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, this is how they did it back in LA.
Yes, Joe Rockhead was in a cartoon.
Oh man,
Remember? Like, what
this
was
game
that?
is
Power
so...
Team?
There's so much to go over here, seriously. Yeah, the Video Power Team had an interstitial cartoon in between its Johnny Arcade segments, featuring characters from Narc, including Hitman and Joe Rockhead.
It also featured Quirk, the hip tomato with shades.
And Bigfoot the truck.
The truck.
There's so much of these games is stuck in American culture. I'll never be able to cover all of it, but we'll do what we can. Okay, you driving this time? Drive it. I'll fire.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
no, don't.
No,
make-
keep going, keep going.
Oh, what a... Eugene Jarvis, what the fuck, dude?
The great thing about this level is there's multiple Narc-mobiles, and if you time your crashes right, you can literally hop from one car as it explodes into another car waiting for you.
I can hear the dogs, I don't...
We gotta go. We gotta go before the dogs come. Oh no, the clowns are here. We gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out.
Are they like evil clowns?
Yes.
Or...
Oh, I can shoot rockets too. Yes.
Did we just run over a fucking helicopter, dude?
Uh-huh. We've been playing this for what, 5 minutes, and already
Yeah.
it's the most amazing game ever. Oh, I forgot you can turn it.
Oh, you...
So basically, people were right to vote for Narc in this week's poll. This game is a mile a minute, and it never slows down. Oh, we got a helicopter coming up. I can hear it. Let's see if we can outrun this thing, or maybe run into it. I don't know what that is I just hit.
So are those clowns like the Joker?
We'll be introduced to the clown in just a minute. He hasn't had his intro cutscene just yet.
He's a piece of shit, right? I mean...
You'll see.
Okay.
His name is Kinky Pinky.
Are you kidding?
The evil, horny clown.
Oh, man, no!
It's cool. We're gonna go to the porno district and kill everyone there, so we'll take care of it.
Listen, I'm not gonna get
Let's
political.
go. Let's ride.
But this is very much Reagan Bush era shit.
You don't say. It's so easy to lose a lot of lives to the helicopters. Oh no! There we go. I made a way through. I carved a path through the dumpsters. Also, we're about halfway through the game. This is a very breezy playthrough.
We're on our way.
Protect the innocent, kill Kinky Pinky. Here we are in the red light district, featuring the rat.
The rat theater! The rat theater!
It's a good day for. It's a good day for rats.
Yes!
Now,
Wow!
now, the later you go in the game, it becomes pretty much impossible to arrest people. So your only choice is to kill them around a few levels in.
I just want to say...
And we have the video void here next to Hole in One.
I just want to say I love Hole in One's logo. That's actually some really nice color choices.
Hole in One is such a great name. I especially like the detail on the door that says enter in rear. As a clown screams, and I shoot you with a rocket.
Why do I love rats? Because they are great. I have turned around on rats. I always thought they were okay, but...
You killed the ladies. I shouldn't have done that. There's some ladies you can get kisses from.
Why do you want to...
Oh, is she...
What is she doing to you? Do I need to come by?
Yeah, you should probably help us out here.
Hey,
Oh, did we miss the silver key card? Where is it?
Okay. Oh, it's a bunch of...
Oh, I bet it's in here. I remember seeing people play this scene.
Rocket.
Yeah, just rocket everything. Joe Rockhead is immune to pretty much everything except rockets.
I think there was some stuff to them. Here? Oh, I see it. There it is.
Hey, there it
There's
is.
the key.
Okay, we're good.
Why does Joe Rockhead have fingerless gloves? As
Fashion,
I've been
man.
eaten by dogs. Thank you.
No problem. Ooh.
I guess we both got the kiss bonus.
Let's go.
So this is a weed guy. Oh, the Bugs Bus! Why is this weed guy so violent?
Yeah, they all have machine guns. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
It's so easy to get carried away when you have unlimited rockets. Oh, man. That's a good speed strat. Free weed, pick it up.
Can I rocket it?
No, you can pick it up, eat it.
How do I do that?
Just pick it up. Eat it
You
right
can-
off the vine.
You can pick up a lot of weed here.
The thing is, some of them are booby-trapped. It doesn't really tell you which, you just kind of have to play the game to find out. Some are bonuses, some will explode you.
Cool.
I booby-trap my weed.
Free weed, everybody. Just come over to Rambo's Bud Bus.
You gotta pick the right one, though.
We need a green card.
There goes the weed. It landed on my head and killed me! Alright, we gotta kill people first.
We got it.
There it is.
There it is.
Let's go.
Then I launch you towards the door. We're developing new speed strats here. I like this.
I do like the dipshit strats that we're using. It's a lot of weed, guys.
We got it.
How?
They
What are
got
these guys?
they got a whole musical troupe here.
So what is their drug? Is their drug of choice musicals or something?
Dancing is their anti-drug, yeah.
We have had enough of that.
Yeah, fuck that. This is a war on drugs.
All drugs.
That
even
includes
anti-drugs.
anti-drugs.
All you people who say games are your anti-drug, we're coming for you. Fanny and Co?
Let's go, man! Come on! Don't make me rocket you in the butt.
Ah!
Hotel Miss Snob. This is a real thing that was in arcades. If you go to expos like the Classic Gaming Expo here in the States, you can actually find this cabinet occasionally.
Big Bang!
This is the big bank. Oh, go to the ATM. It spits out unlimited money. A commentary on American culture? Probably not.
That's good. It's fucking... Narc's only commentary is that it exists. Alright. Oh, so the big drug dealer is the rich guy, huh?
Yeah. And he keeps giving away free product by injecting it into us.
Yeah, this was in a lot of pizzerias and stores.
It sure was.
This was an unavoidable game.
Midway, or Williams as it was known back then, definitely had a lot of reach with arcade distribution. They had huge hits in the 80s, and people just pretty much trusted them to give them good games. And this is a good game. It's just in terms of content, depending on what...
I love when you just slide my ass there.
Depending on what kind of pizza joint you run, this may or may not be the most appropriate game. Now, this is where you want to bust a lot of dudes to increase your rockets.
Okay.
But we don't have to worry about that.
That isn't rockets.
Yeah, we're good.
Just gonna rocket this wonderful dance troupe of corporate employees.
Need your card. That's where it says red safe card. Alright, here we go. We're getting into the final moments of the game. I think we got a few more waves of enemies, and then we'll face off against Mr. Big. And this is where the game pulls kind of a mean trick on you, because it gives you unlimited continues all the time. But if you continue here, at the start of the final boss fight, it'll start you at the beginning of the fight. And what sucks about that is if you continue, it doesn't give you nearly enough rockets to finish the job. So that's why we're cheating. And by the way, for as loud as this game is, the actual arcade cabinet is like 100 times louder.
God, it is so awful.
So great, you mean? Okay, we got this one more wave, and then I think we face off against Mr. Big. Then we can move on.
Just slaughtering these office workers in construction helmets. Are they construction workers? Are they... I have so many questions about these.
No time to worry about it. What do the clowns have to do with anything? We'll never know.
Look how it pauses as we go in. Oh, did you go in?
Okay, is this it? Yeah, here we go. We're gonna face Mr. Big. Now, what do you think a drug kingpin looks like?
I think he looks like the Spider-Man character Kingpin.
Oh, good guess. Well, there's his first form.
Okay, so a little bit like Kingpin.
A little bit. Christ. Freaking dogs, my worst enemy.
I'm just gonna crouch and...
It's a shame you can't arrest the dogs.
Oh my god, if I could arrest these dogs!
That would be amazing. Now, in a second here, you're going to see Mr. Big cruise by in his wheelchair, and when you see him, you're going to want to rocket him. When you rocket him 3 times, then you advance to the second phase of the fight.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. It's at least different.
Yeah?
I mean, a lot of this game... Oh, God, sorry.
Narc. At least it's different.
Okay, there I am. I guess I should bust people, but...
Oh, here he is. Rocket his ass. This is also where one credit clears go to die, because depending on how you hit him, the rockets can just glance off of him. Gets a little frustrating.
Stop eating me, dogs! I'm a normal policeman.
Okay,
Rocket!
Okay, we got him once. He's gonna scramble back to his chair. Blow up some more dogs. We're good people, really.
Good shot.
Okay, got him twice. Just need one more hit. If you take too long, the black dogs come out, and they are horrible. You don't want to deal with the black dogs.
They're like evil Dobermans. They're like German Shepherds or some shit.
Got him. All right. This is a good run.
We got it.
We're gonna go into his inner sanctum.
Let's
Are
go,
you ready for
let's
this?
go, God!
Are you ready to see what
dogs are
Mr.
gonna eat me.
You ready to see what Mr. Big actually looks like?
I hope it's a worm. Is it just like a literal worm?
That's pretty close.
Is he an alien? If he's an alien, if the cause of all our drug problems are aliens, I'm gonna die.
Well, he's not an alien. Instead, he looks a little bit like a big molded head. Like that.
Can I just shoot rockets at him? Is
What
that
Midway
cool?
did for this is they took a Slimer mold from the Ghostbusters movie and they repainted it to look
That
like Mr.
does!
Big.
Oh my god, he's shooting his tongue at me! That's disgusting! flashing. Hey, could you leave me alone, dude? You guts man.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of flashing here. Use caution.
Yeah, okay.
Now we have to shoot his vertebrae. His rockets. Because that's how we win the war on drugs. I told y'all this game is awesome. Oh, did we get him? No, he's still alive. Let's corner him.
Okay.
You get on the right side, I'll get on the left.
Okay.
Or vice versa.
I'm trying to get on the other side of him, but sorry.
Yeah, it's difficult. Oof. Taking off all that energy.
Come on.
Or wait, no, maybe you have to use the regular bullets. I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
Just instantly running into you, draining all your health. Okay, we got points for something. That's good.
Yeah, okay.
That's
I can get
progress.
rid of bullets.
Oh, here he goes. He's gonna blow.
It's just a pile of bones exploding.
Look at all these sprites.
So many bones! Jesus!
And a final tongue.
We got it. Let's go.
We did it! We solved the drug problem.
No more drugs.
Keep going. Here come the flies.
Why are there flies?
We gotta go. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Why are they so big?
We had a busy day. We're at crack headquarters.
Being eaten by flies. Jesus.
And to the victor goes the spoils. Check it out. He's been hoarding that pure strain gold.
Civil forfeiture, asset forfeiture. The number one thing kids love to see in arcade games.
There we go. We got all the gold. And that's Narc. Possibly one of the most amazing arcade games ever made. It's amazing it got made. It's amazing it has such content in it. It's amazing how entertaining it is, despite all that. I really like this game. And here we get the ending. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so much gold. And Alex ends up getting the high score by virtue of grabbing more gold. And the best part is right now. Listen to this.
You're busted. You're busted. Police.
Turn it up.
You're busted.
Ooh, enter Ted.
You're busted.
There we go.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, no, the knife, man.
You're busted.
That is Narc.
Bus.
Oh, damn it! Almost perfect.
It's good. Oh, for the dead bus.
That's Narc. That is Narc. Not much else to say on that subject. You now know everything about Narc that there is worth knowing. Except for the fact the level 2 theme in this game was covered by the Pixies. Let's move on. They followed that game up a few years later, in terms of digitized graphics, with a game called High Impact Football. Narc was 88, believe it or not. That was when they were still known as Williams. It's a long frickin' story. They were still known as Williams at this point, but soon enough they would be Midway. And what this is it's football with digitized graphics. Are you ready for this?
Am I ready for some football? Yes.
Let's see if we can get a, what do I want? The intro. This. Look at this.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I love them all. Oh my god, that guy! He's...
Alex is a fan. We got all the great NFL teams, including LA, Miami, Africa, and Team Europa.
I love all of this. Graphically, I'm in heaven. Oh, right play?
Audio good?
Yeah, looks
It's
good.
looking fine. All right, hit your start button.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna be on the same team. We are going to be Team Texas.
Look at LA, though! It's so beautiful.
Oh, we have to beat the Canadians. So we're on the same team. I'm going to be quarterback, and you're like nickelback, I think. This game may, in fact, be too loud.
A little bit. Okay. Step back!
Oh no, you're the quarterback! Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward, and you're going to throw the ball to me.
Which one of these should I select?
Anything you want.
How about Superfly?
Sounds good. I'm going to head down and to the right.
And what do I do?
Just throw it to me.
Okay, how do I throw?
There you go. That's basically it. You want to wait a little bit longer, but that's okay.
Okay.
Now, if we do really good, we're going to see animated digitized cutscenes, which is our main goal here tonight. Oh, you got sacked.
I got my ass kicked.
And yes, there is a super high impact, which we're going to play after this, so we may not spend much time with this.
Yeah.
Super high impact is really, really amped up. Oh my god!
Stop sacking me! I'm a gentle man! I'm not punting.
I refuse to punt. I've never punted.
Oh, that's good.
Alright, let's kill the Canadians and get the ball back. Oh, except we got turnover on downs. They're gonna get a touchdown.
No, they're not. No, they're not. We're gonna kick their ass. We're gonna meet them.
We gotta hold them.
Okay.
Let's pull the anti-bomb.
I really should.
So like Narc, this is also a very loud game. That's the thing I like about Williams and Midway games. They are very loud. And this game, I think, needs to be loud. Oh!
Oh, I love that guy! Oh, he looks like a little asshole shock jock. Oh, it's Opie and Anthony.
It's like Hank Williams Jr. It's good!
Oh, I love him! Throwing that invisible javelin.
His name is Manic Max, as PBH says.
What?
That's so good.
What? Manic Max!
All right, we got another chance to get a touchdown. So let's miss the ball first of all.
Let me go.
I was doing good.
You were.
Oh, you have to continue.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
hit your start button.
Alright. I continued.
Hey, Blab, welcome to football.
Oh.
Oh, you did the old quarterback sneak.
What was that? I didn't.
That's when you sneak forward.
There, I like that cross. I have no idea how to play football.
Oh,
Hey!
nice!
Hey! Hey! Go, Danny, go!
What a play indeed. Pick a play.
Oh, also, thank you. I asked for the bits. I missed that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be missing some of those. Sorry.
Yeah, we're too busy playing high-impact football. Oh, I passed the ball. Stop congratulating yourself, dipshit. I probably should pick better plays, but...
Oh, almost. I was almost right there. Okay, we got one more down to do this, and I think we're moving on. We did see the what a play guy, so I consider that a success. Ooh, pretty close.
You laughed at us! Wow! Wow!
Oh, David Cross, put your shirt on.
Moving on.
Yeah, that's high impact football. Not the last we're gonna see of that game. You'll see. Next up, we have a little game called Trog. Why don't you play not the prototype, the final one, and then we'll play the proto after this.
Okay.
So guess what? This game is also real loud. If you see this in an arcade, it is going to be screaming at you nonstop. This game uses, instead of digitization, it uses pre-rendering, which is pretty much the same thing. It's playmation, as they call it. It's Trog. See, way back when, humans used to have one eye. And they ate really cute-looking dinosaurs.
I wish they won it. We're adorable.
What's unique is this is a 4-player game, and it's essentially Pac-Man with dinosaurs, and 4 players for maximum chaos. Well, let's get this started.
Me too.
That's still too loud. Yeah. Let's start from the beginning. Press bloop to play.
Oh, I can't collect your eggs. I can collect mine.
And we have to get all of both colors before we can beat the level. Now there's only one button, that is the punch button. It lets you punch the Trogs. I love this game's soundscape. It's so obnoxious.
It's awful.
And yes, this is the first game of the night where you can get eaten. The caveman straight up pulls out a knife and fork and eats you right there on the playfield. Oh yeah, you should grab that.
What? Stop giving me more egg!
We don't need more egg. We need less egg.
In this world, yes.
Now, apparently this game can be pretty annoying depending on how your operator adjusts their dip switches. Tepid Snake mentioned something about advanced egg placement being an option, which apparently turns the game into a total slog.
Oh, don't eat me, asshole!
Oh, I tried to get there in time, I'm sorry.
It's okay, it happens.
You can occasionally save another player who's being eaten if you can get them before the first bite. And away we go. Made it.
Look at me. Oh, Bloop!
Bloop, you're so silly.
I love you, Bloop.
Yeah, I'd say in arcades this is a pretty fun time, especially when you can get 4 players up and running. There's a whole bunch of different items. The Trogs later get a bunch of superpowers, which makes them more difficult. There's animated cutscenes that are entirely in claymation, which is nice looking. And if you pick up this pineapple...
Oh god, now you're eating them!
Yep, the tables have turned.
Reversal of fortune.
I was wondering why I like these games so much when I played them earlier, and I realized they all have pinball music. Like this. This is straight up from a Williams pinball machine. Just that style, you know?
Oh my god, how did I... Okay.
That's mostly because it's the same guy, Dan Forden.
I like Trog.
Like, the soundtrack sounds straight out of Funhouse.
No! My body! So this music is actually by Chris Grammer.
Oh, is it? I guess they just had a house style then. It sounds very similar.
It's game over for me, so I'll let you finish this off.
Alright, I'll finish this level and then we'll move on.
Oh, wait, can you move on if I'm not there? And...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank God, okay.
Yeah. That's Rex.
I love him.
This game's fun, and there's a lot to say about it, but unfortunately we have limited time, so we should move on. However, what I would like to show off next is the prototype version of Trog, so if you get that started up. This game, I remember this causing a stink when it was first added to MAME. Like, people did not want this to be playable for whatever reason. I think some collectors had some investments tied up in it. But if you play this... Holy motherfuck.
Sorry, I'm making noise. I'm just random. I was flailing my arms there.
Now, this game wasn't always a Pac-Man clone. Instead, Midway, years ahead of everyone else, they invented Choo Choo Rocket, and that's what it plays like.
Oh my god.
Your dinosaurs proceed automatically, and you have to place bones to stop them and make them turn. Which is pretty much just Choo Choo Rocket. And also they constantly pop up these tooltips being all like, no, you don't directly control the dinosaurs. We know that's what this game makes it seem like. You see? Like, Trog is a pick-up-and-play game. This prototype is not. But I will say, this is a much more interesting game than what ended up being released. As for whether it would work in an arcade setting, probably not, judging by how greatly they modified it for the final one. There we go.
You beat me to it.
Now, it's neat. It's a great concept, and it's one that Sega would later take a decade later with Choo Choo Rocket. Again, though, not entirely intuitive. I'd imagine that this really confused people at location tests. Especially considering the dinosaur can still careen off the edge, and they just kind of progress on their own. Okay, I'll let your dinosaur pass first. Please ignore the dino porno noises.
That is... Thank you.
Oh shit! There I go.
No, 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 no! No!
Yeah, see? That's a real easy thing to do, because your hand doesn't move too fast.
Stop saying sex.wave, I swear to God.
It is very slow, but it's neat that they tried. And I can only imagine they had a lot of money tied up in the claymation technology. Ooh, check this out.
Oh, cool.
Trog's always thinking about different ways to eat us. Yeah, this being an expensive project, I'd imagine they actually, you know, wanted people to play it, so this game didn't exactly fly. Still, Trog in its released form at least has the cute dinosaurs and the horrible cavemen. Oh, we can bonk! And then we both get eaten!
Oh, they punched me! Yeah, BBH mentions that the game bombed on location tests, so they had to totally retool it.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Because so many games are so simple and pick up and play in arcades, and this one that puts you in indirect control of a main character, it would work for a console game, maybe not so much an arcade game. Real cool though, and I'm glad it's in MAME in order to preserve where this game was during development.
Wow.
Good work, Alex. You tried. This is a hard game.
Yeah, this does feel un-Midway, but I really like this aesthetic.
And yeah, screw the collector's investments. This thing is for the people now. Trog for the people.
Alright.
Next up, I warned you this would happen. It's super high impact football time. So you know how loud and amped up the first game was?
Yeah.
They pretty much turned that up by a factor of 100 for this game.
Awesome. Great.
This also has a really good intro I'm gonna have to page through here. Because what it does is it bombards you with a whole bunch of words before the title screen. I'm gonna try and see what some of them are. Midway presents... Nasty.
Uh-huh.
Kick butt.
Fighting.
Mega hits. American. Stunning. Monstrous. Play me. Ferocious. Varoom. Crunchy. Mighty hits. Wow. Powerful. Yeah.
One of them was Taxi.
Taxi.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. It's super high impact football. And at this point, they were no longer Williams. They were officially Midway. And this is where Midway began its golden age, in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna hit start first, and maybe that'll make me the quarterback.
No good.
Alright, we got the same teams, it looks like.
What the fuck is Darkland?
That's Oakland, Alex!
Okay. I really misread that. I thought it was like some goth town, and I got really excited. I just want a goth city to live in. Hey, get out of my friend's way.
Oh, no, you're the damn quarterback again. You want to switch controllers?
Yeah.
Let's do that, I want to be the quarterback.
Yes, please be the quarterback.
Okay, so you're gonna be the guy with the number 1 over his head. You're gonna want to run, and then I'll throw the ball to you. Or I'll get my ass beat. One of those. So this game adds more plays, more teams, more animations. It is everything you could want from a football game. Oh, I was pushing the wrong damn...
Oh my god! Ugh.
I pushed the wrong button, though I think that was actually the right button in retrospect.
You see that? Is there just a city where goths can be free?
I like the comical little doink noise it made. 4th down and 25, it's fine. We'll get this. We got this for real. Safety!
He's laughing at us.
Terrible kick. I should note that Alex and I are not professional footballers.
Actually, I have something to tell you. I used to do football back in the day.
What?
I won a Heisman Trophy for best football.
Oh my god. So you didn't steal that trophy from OJ?
No! No, he stole it from me!
Oh, damn it. OJ pulling that heist.
Oh, I'm so sus. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Just pick a play. I'll solve the problems.
How about your toes?
Your toes sounds good. I missed him.
Oh my god.
Ragu says, this is extremely difficult for me to parse. Boy, you and everyone else who plays this, there is a lot going on in Midway games. Push your button.
Oh.
You gotta get to footballing. You were going up in the stands. You were hanging out with the cheerleaders. Hit your button again.
Listen.
Okay, we're holding him. We got him good this time. How did he get that? Referee, do your freaking job. The computer's cheating now. They figured out our weak point. Passing to the left.
I'm anti-bomb.
Look at him hopping. Here's a football.
Hey, thanks! Love football.
And it's good.
You don't have to blow me a kiss, but I mean, I appreciate it, but...
Alright, let's do a few more plays and then we'll move on. Here's me running away from the football. I'm scared. They're gonna hurt me. Okay, run for it. Oh, nice catch!
I got slammed! Oh my
God!
Oh!
What the
Jesus.
fuck? We did. No, they did it. Damn it.
We won! We won! No, we won the fight!
Oh, okay.
We're Oakland.
Oh, we are Oakland. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, we're...
In all the excitement, I forgot who we were.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, almost. Bounced off that dude's ass.
Everyone's screaming, somebody get a body bag. I was gonna die! The guy was gonna kill me!
That guy was ready for me.
Alright.
This game is so intense.
This game is
Should we
good.
move on?
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
move on.
let's do that. All right, here's your controller back.
Thank you, and let's get these untangled. There you go.
Thank you for indulging us in our super high impact football. Yeah, that's a good game. It's very footballish, very crunchy. You'll definitely want to hit a few dudes after playing that game. But that was 1991. We're heading into 1992 when Midway would hit critical mass, starting with a game called Terminator 2 Judgment Day. You may have heard of this one. Your old arcade may have had a machine. It's a pretty famous video game. Arnold Rimmer, I beg to differ. We will totally 1cc this. I'm not even sure if it's possible to 1 credit clear this.
Do we need to turn it down, or...?
Well, let's find out.
This is rated righteous?
Uh-huh. By the Motion Picture Gaming Association. Can stand to turn it down just a bit.
Okay.
Okay, so Alex is in control of the mounted gun. There were 2 mounted guns on this cabinet. You had a shot button and a missile button. I'll be controlling the attacks. Alex, you wiggle around the mouse.
Can do.
Let's play this righteous game.
Judgment Day.
I remember that.
At will.
Alright, shoot everything. So essentially what this is Operation Wolf with the Terminator license. And because of Midway's juicy production values, you really feel shooting these Terminators. They come apart in pieces. You can shoot off individual limbs and heads. It's just a real satisfying game to play. Let's get these missiles.
I'm not trying to shoot you, lady. It's just...
I think the story is you play a reprogrammed Terminator, like you are Arnold. But first you gotta fight through the future. Now, way back when, this was ported to consoles. I think this came to Super Nintendo and Genesis, where it supported the light guns on both platforms. See how his head popped off?
Dude, no.
I love the animations in these games.
Hey,
They're fine.
okay. Casualty just means, you know, they're being casual now. They put on some jeans.
Bobinator points out this was ported to Game Boy, of all things. Yeah, there was a Game Boy version of this. Now, in terms of light gun games, this has interesting mechanics. You have to lit up off the trigger every few seconds because your gun will overheat and will be less effective. You also got that limited supply of rockets you gotta use. And though the game is kind of playable at first... Oh, nice, you got the CPU! It's playable at first, but eventually it becomes brutal. Like, this is literally impossible to one credit clear as far as I know. There's a part later on in this section of the game where you have to defend John Connor in a truck, and that is a part that gave kids nightmares for how horrible and bad it is. Maybe it's just me. The terrifying part of this is watching Alex's mouse cursor outside the window drift over the stop streaming button.
I am.
And I have to really hope that he resists the urge to click on these Terminators.
No. I don't know if you see how I'm holding the mouse, but my finger isn't even. I cannot click any of these buttons.
Good. You're doing good.
Thank you. This is.
Now, I wouldn't say this is the best game in this format. Midway would later perfect the formula with a game called Revolution X.
Will you be playing that tonight?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, fucking. So here's something funny.
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll say it now since we mentioned it, but I did not know that Honkin' on Bobo was an actual album. I thought it was an MST3K joke.
Yeah. I had to educate Alex about what Aerosmith albums are titled, including one called Honkin' on Bobo.
I cannot believe that Honkin' on Bobo is real.
Yeah, see these Terminators? They're just walking around honking on Bobo.
Honkin' on Bobo sounds not like...
Hey, pick up that icon down there. Thank you.
Oh, cool. So you can keep it going for longer. Okay.
Oh, some people are new to the phrase honking on Bobo. We'll have a lot to say that when Revolution X comes out.
Yeah. We'll get
me.
into Bobo honking later.
But this game made a lot of money for Midway. So much so that other arcade gun game manufacturers started to get scared, and they started promoting their games in the context of how they compared to Terminator 2. So, like, there was some flyer for, I think, Steel Gunner 2 from Namco that said, is Midway's new game terminating your profits? Fight back with Steel Gunner 2. Something like that.
How would it... Whatever.
They sold kits to upgrade shit like old Operation Wolves and things like that.
Fair. Okay. Makes sense.
This kind of works as a co-op game.
This is a very interesting co-op game.
It is.
Stop killing me.
Unfortunately, this game never got a full port. It only got the compromised ports for 16-bit systems, which weren't nearly powerful enough to handle this game at full capacity. It's a very cool-looking game. You pre-rendered the Terminators. Ooh, get the bomb. There you go.
Didn't kill any humans, huh?
Yeah, it was a human-proof bomb.
I'm just trying to pick up these weapons.
Boogaloo linked to that Steel Gunner flyer. Thank you.
Thank you.
So eventually you do go to the future. You gotta protect John Connor. And the last boss fight, as far as I can tell, is completely impossible. Unless you've put several credits into the game. This is a hard-ass game.
The game is fucking hard, Danny!
It really presents the story in the Terminator movies as really unrealistic, because there's like, what, 20 humans fighting against thousands of Terminators? Like, they didn't stand a chance.
Terminator.
Also, first Terminator movie, real good.
It is.
I didn't see it until a few months ago.
Have you seen Terminator 2?
Yes. I did see that, and 3.
I haven't seen 3. I like Terminator 2 because it's basically a boy and his dog movie, but the dog is a robot.
A robot who says "Hasta la vista, baby."
Yeah, but it feels like feels like the same kind of niche where, you know, he's this troubled kid, single parent. He finds a friend, and the friend is not human, and he has to teach this friend his ways, but also
It's
the friend
touching.
kill him, and also his mom is gonna help the nuclear war not happen or something.
Yeah, every kid can relate.
Yeah, it's just everyday kid stuff.
So this game goes on for quite a while. I think we should move on. But Terminator 2, lots of fun, especially if you can find an original arcade cabinet. And good news, they made a whole bunch of them, so if you have an arcade nearby, it might still have one. So, in comes late 1992, heading into 93. They ended up releasing a little game called Mortal Kombat. You heard of this one?
Is this the one with, what's that guy's name? Terry Bogard.
Yeah. He's in Mortal Kombat now. Oh, BBH has nearby arcades with T2 cabs. Good. As it should be.
Turn it down a little.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Looks good.
Y'all heard of this Mortal Kombat? MK? Mortcom, as we called it back then?
Morty.
This game uses both full motion video and digitized graphics. And considering how much people hate those, this game's probably a big piece of shit.
Thank you, Revenant, for the resub. They say it's Wednesday, or as I like to call it, Mortal Monday.
Thank you. Mortal Monday, aka Wednesday.
Should I play?
You can play this if you want. Start her up. Oh yeah, it requires 2 credits. Really squeezing the kids for their money.
See how this compares to the Sega CD version that we played the other day.
Oh yeah, a couple weeks back we did play the Sega CD version of this, and this looks, I'd say, a little bit better. Slightly. Okay, your block button is on your right bumper, if you're wondering. I kinda set up the controls. For me, I don't know if I did them for you.
Did you not, Raiden?
No way.
Oh, very polite. Kicking me in the ass. Very nice.
I was real into this game back when it was new. I knew all the moves. I could beat all the older kids. Never got much into MK2 or the sequels, though. For me, it's all about MK1.
I can't believe you defeated my technique of spamming uppercut.
That's not the move. I thought it was forward, back, forward, high punch. Maybe I'm wrong.
Alright, no.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be... Who do you want to be?
I'm gonna be Liu Kang.
Okay, I'm gonna be Scorpion. I don't remember any of his moves either, so...
It's backpack low punch for the thing. There it is. Yeah. Now for me, I think what really sold this game was the sound design, because holy shit. A dude screaming, "Get over here," while he impales you in the neck and then does an uppercut. And then sometimes the audience goes, "Ooh." This really helps to sell it. Other fun things, that Buddha statue in the background was actually lifted from one of the designer's neighbor's yards. And they digitized it and then put it back before they noticed. Also, as we mentioned during the Sega CD stream, this had a very small design team, just 2 dudes. There's a dude on audio, other dude on background graphics. Eh. I don't need to tell you about Mortal Kombat. Huge watershed moment for arcades. Big competitor to Street Fighter 2. Almost said Super Mario Brothers for some reason.
You're thinking about Nintendo. You got Nintendo brain.
That's true. Alex proving you only need to know one move.
That's true. I know 2. I know uppercut.
Oh shit, you got me. There you go. Get over here, we're done.
Alright.
Do we need to see more Mortal Kombat? People know what Mortal Kombat is.
You all know Mortal Kombat.
It's a pretty good game. You should maybe check it out sometime.